what's up, y'all? I'm J.Rhodes, producer extraordinaire, artist, engineer, whatever, CEO of 80s Baby Entertainment, hailing from Oak Cliff, Texas, baby. What I have going now is lots of things, from the producer side, the artist side, everything with the label. A lot of dope artists from Nee Taylor, Bray Sonic, Jay Needham, you know, Cleric on the writing side, and a lot of people up and coming with the label. So we pushing the label so we can get our brand of music out to the people. On the producer side, of course, I'm trying to get, you know, major placements with the Jeezys, the Rick Rosses of the world, you know, Commons, you know, whoever, Kanye. I'm trying to, you know, get my production out, you know, to the masses even more. Just doing a lot of shows, rocking shows from like House of Blues here, trying to go to Chicago, rock shows, trying to get on college tours. I mean, it's real dope, you know, to take, you know, your artistry from the studio to the live stage. So we're doing that. Got my live band. Christmas, we're gonna adopt a family. So just a lot of things musically, and we're trying to get even bigger in the community. So a lot of heavy things going on, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing that my calendar is full. I can't say when I realized my love for hip hop exactly, but I remember when I realized my love for music. You know, I used to ride on trips down with my Uncle Bone. You know, everybody got that crazy uncle, and he used to play like saxophone, Kurt Whalen, and you know, all kind of jazz and blues, you know, from Marvin Gaye to just, you know, Louis Armstrong. And I was a young kid, and he used to force me to listen to it, but usually at that age, you know, you're not really trying to hear that type of stuff. But me, I accepted it, and I really loved it, and I think that's a heavy influence on why I'm so versatile in my music now. I do remember one of my favorite rap songs early on that I remembered all the words to was You Saw My Blinker Bitch by Will Smith. So that's pretty throw, but you know, I don't know exactly when I realized it's my love for hip hop or whatever, but it was early on. It was real early on. Inspiration comes from a lot of places. You know, most of the time with me, it does come from within. Sometimes it comes from, you know, honestly, just emotions in life. When I hone that energy into a beat, like a big epic beat. Sometimes I'm just happy, you know what I'm saying? So I make, you know, I hone that energy and I bring it out in the musical form. And that's usually my production. As a writer, I'm not as good yet as I like to be as writing with my head when my head's not clear. So as a writer, my inspiration comes, you know, from reflecting. You know, I can reflect on some stuff that happened after it's, you know, all said and done, you know, whether it be a relationship or whether it be, you know what I'm saying, a moment in time, and then I can write. I'm not, you know, I make my production when I'm going through a fight. You know, if I'm pissed off, shit, I'll make this beat. But as far as writing, I do my writing in a reflective state. So, but inspiration also comes from movies, you know, just TV shows, a sound, on the radio, anything. So it comes from a lot of places. Artists that have the biggest impact on me musically, Outkast, that's number one. Kanye's number two. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, since we're going in numerical order, I say he's number three. So many people. I love everything from Wu-Tang. I used to listen to that coming up. People thought I was crazy because I'm from the South, but I used to bump like Wu-Tang and all kind of Pharoah Monch and all that type of stuff. So, but as far as just impact, I would say Outkast is the main group that has impact on me musically. And you know, my music doesn't even just resemble theirs too much, but it's just the fact of being creative, doing you, and going against the grain. I think I adopted that from them. So they have the biggest impact on me musically. I just describe my music as epic, true, and versatile. Like, it's a lot of other adjectives, but I think that's just what my music is. It's versatile because I can just sample the track and it could be real, you know, basic hip hop, or you know, I can do something big Southern style, and or I can just do something left field and it never loses. It's like, you know, it's not like, oh, these type of beats are better than these or whatever. I guess what would separate my music from others, I would say, would be that versatility and that epicness. So every track is on point and it's money. Dallas has affected my music very positively. Coming up, we didn't have just, oh, this is the Dallas sound or whatever. So, you know, we drew from other people, honestly. Like, you know, a lot of people drew from the Houston style with UGK or the Scarface. You know, I personally drew from that, but I also drew from Outkast in Atlanta. A lot of things of that nature. You know, you drew from the East Coast with Dr. Dre, and Midwest with Bone and Twista, and things of that nature. Then the East Coast with, like, you know, Jay-Z, Method Man, Redman, and DMX and all that. So being from Dallas, I think was a great perk was that I'm well-rounded because I drew from so many different influences. The next step that Dallas needs to take is, it's real cliche, but they need to stop the hate. There's so many talented people, but it's a lot of people that are downplaying and just, it's like, it's crab in a bucket. Everybody, he ain't tighter than me, he ain't tighter than me, yada yada. And I get that a lot, but I really think that with me, what I'm trying to do is like, you just gotta take it in stride, but you gotta lead by example, so I'm trying to do things like producer unions to unite the talented producers. Hopefully we can get some artists out to these things too. And let's just be more like Atlanta, and let's just uplift each other and support each other, because when we do that, everybody gonna eat, everybody gonna make it. The talent is ridiculous in Dallas, it's stupid. I would describe my growth in music as progressive. I can really look back each year and see something else I picked up. See a chord progression maybe that I picked up, or a way to sample the drum, or way to put this here or that. It's like year to year, I know I always pick up and I gain something new, and I gain something extra and better. J.Rhodes the producer and J.Rhodes the rapper, usually, a lot of times, some of my best songs is when they work together. Like I had this beat, and it'll just be perfect. I have a hook with it, and they, kind of work together. They balance off of each other, and they kind of like, while I'm making the beat, by the time I finished it, I already got the song. But sometimes, they work almost like, separate entities. Like it's a beat I made a long time ago, and J.Rhodes the rapper, come with it together, and they kind of, he'll write to it after the beat has been made. But I think my best tracks are when J.Rhodes the producer and J.Rhodes the rapper, kind of come together and just vibe simultaneously. Things that I got coming up or in the works. My project is out right now, The Talented Mr. Rhodes, at www.jrhodes.bandcamp.com. Go cop it, it's free 99. Working on Neat Taylor joint, helping out Jay Needham with his. Brace Sonic's joint gonna be crazy. Working on a lot of that stuff. Working on a project with Headcrack, doing a lot of live shows. Rockin' House of Blues. December 30th, we back in the Cambridge Lounge, so it's another concert, man. December 17th, I'm at Profit Bar rocking the show. Charity events. South by Southwest is coming up. Producer showcases everywhere. Everything from all ends of the spectrum. So if you want to just follow me on Twitter, at J_Rhodes, you can keep up with everything. We do the blast, we keep people updated and in the loop on what I have going on and what 80s Baby ENT has going on. And dang, that's where you can get a lot of your info. So again, thank you, NASA Gang. J.Rhodes, 80s Baby ENT, producer and artist extraordinaire. Peace.
Vintage Rhodes.